I'm reminded about a movie, one of my favorite movies. The movie's called The Bronx Tale, and directed by Robert De Niro. It's a mafia movie. I want to bring up something that I learned in there that I think is relevant and much can be learned from. Alright, so in the movie there's a little young boy. He's very young at that time. I think he looked like he was probably 9 years old or something. And he was idolizing Mickey Mantle, like a famous baseball player, and kept idolizing him. And then he was speaking to one of the mob bosses, and then the mob bosses was saying, why you look up to him so much? What did he do for you? Did he pay any of your bills? Did he help pay your bills? And then from there, that little kid kind of learned to stop idolizing the baseball player, because really, what is the baseball player doing for him? Alright, so I think that's relevant because I think in this society, we tend to do that. We tend to forget who are really the important people in our lives, who are the people that we should admire, and we forget about the people that really do important things for us in our lives. Like maybe our mothers and fathers who raise us and pay our bills and help us live and support us financially and in other ways, may it be emotionally or helping us grow intellectually. Some of our teachers that help us through life, that guide us in life. Maybe some of our close friends and family that help guide us and teach us to grow and mature and become intelligent. And then I notice a lot of times people idolize these athletes, for example, or some of these singers and dancers or whoever. They idolize them, but what do these athletes do for us? Like in my own example, in my own experience, for example, when I was younger, at the age of 9, I was really I idolized Michael Jordan. I just was really fascinated about the way that he played basketball. But now that I'm older and I'm more mature, I kind of look back and I see, why did I idolize him so much? What did he really do for me to help me? Really, a lot of these athletes, they are, in a sense, selfish, and all they really care about is just bettering themselves and making their own money and advertising products because they're paid to advertise these products. They just want to make their own money, and that's it. They're not concerned about anything else. And it's the crowd, the audience, that looks up to them, but for what? What did they actually do? It's like we idolize these athletes over even our own parents, and we end up respecting them, admiring them even over our own family and our close friends and our teachers and our parents, who are the real people that are helping us throughout life. Whereas these athletes, all they're doing is they just get good at some type of sport, and then they play, or they're good at it, and then all of a sudden we give them so much attention and praise and respect. But what did they do for us? Really not much at all. It's not often that you see artists and athletes that really reach out and really try to help us grow. They just play their sport, do their thing, and that's it. Okay. Someone like Bruce Lee, for example, he did reach a high level of achievement in his craft and the things that he did. He was a great person as far as perfecting his body and his art, his martial art. And he took a lot of pictures, showing his physique and how high level he achieved, and he made some great movies. But it wasn't until he injured his back, that he started to really put down on paper his teachings and start to write and teach through his writings. If he didn't injure his back, he might not have even took that time to write down, his philosophies and to teach, the people. If he didn't take that time to do that, if he didn't get injured, the public would have missed out on so much, because all they would have been left with is just photographs of him and just movies, and that's it. Whereas there's really not much content from that to really educate and really help people grow. Someone like a great bodybuilder like Arnold Schwarzenegger, for example, he just got really muscular, but what else did he do from that? How is he helping people to better the world, or helping people become better human beings? Well, now he's taking a political role, so maybe he's doing it in that way. He did write a book about the Encyclopedia of Bodybuilding, which I did read, which was teaching people to get to the level that he got to in bodybuilding. And that's kind of what I mean. These athletes, these artists, what are they doing to help the community, to help the people? If nothing, and all they do is care about themselves and their own riches and making money, I see these people are not worth admiring. These people are not worth idolizing. They should, there's nothing there. Even if they're good at what they do, to me, who cares? Why do we pay this extra attention to them when our mothers and fathers and our friends and family or whoever are working hard, or say your mother and father are supporting you, giving you a place to stay, paying bills and giving you food? They're doing everything they can to help you. And then you give your respect to some stranger that did nothing for you. All he cared about was himself and helping himself. I don't think they deserve that extra attention or admiration over the people in your real life that are doing real things to help you. No matter if it's your wife or your close friends and family. Those are the real people that are important. Not these athletes and artists, these entertainers that aren't even doing anything. They're not even educating you. All they're doing is just showing off what they could do. I mean, who cares? The people in the Olympics or whatever. Who cares if somebody could run fast or swim fast or jump high? It's like, big deal. How are they improving our lives? How are they improving the society, improving this world, and helping you develop into a better human being? I don't think they should deserve all the attention that they get, all the admiration that they get, over the people in our lives, in the community that really do help us, no matter if it's the teachers, the professors, the spiritual guides that really help us understand life to a greater extent. Those are the people that we should give our thanks for, be thankful for, not those others who are just out there for themselves and nobody else.